All right, so what is up, YouTube? Today we're going to be covering the man himself, Liver King, as they call him, and some of the marketing strategies that he has been using to blow up very quickly on social media and increase the sales for his brands. So he's blown his brands up very quickly by developing a large following on social media, getting people to talk about him. And as you can see here by this trend data, it all points to the fact that he has blown up very quickly. You know, if you look at his Instagram, he has around 1.7 million followers. So let's just talk about some of the stuff that he does to blow up quickly. And as you can see here, there's all these stories about him and how he's using steroids and everything else. So first off, let's start with his name. I did not know this guy's name was Brian, but I do know him by Liver King, and I do not think that was an accident. Since he does sell these sort of like natural liver products, he developed a whole brand around this character called Liver King. And Liver King fits his target demographic of customers because it is this big muscular man with a beard who always walks around with his shirt off and preaches about how everybody should be using all natural stuff and going out and exercising. So he has developed a brand around a character, and he uses these sort of characteristics of this character to better market his products, if that makes sense. As you can see here, this guy says Liver King played the game and won money. Don't think his priority was reputation. A lot of similarities to your favorite influencer who purposely creates controversy for attention. So a lot of the stuff that he's doing and a lot of the stuff that he's saying is done intentionally to try to get people to talk about him. Because the way these social media algorithms work is the more people are talking about you, the more they're going to push your content and the larger you will become, the more followers you will gain. And you can see his strategy has worked very well. So if he were to just sit around, keep his shirt on and say, hey guys, I'm just going to talk about why you should buy my products. You know, most people are probably not going to care about that. But since he walks around without his shirt on, and he always is yelling, talking about primals, it's causing the social media algorithm to love him. So basically, it is pushing his content to more people. Now, let's go to his Instagram and take a look. Now, instead of telling people just to buy his product, what he says a lot of times is to follow the 9 ancestral tenets. And what are these 9 ancestral tenets? We have, it looks like the 9 ancestral tenets down here. I'm honestly not sure if these are all of them, but I believe these are his 9 ancestral tenets. So I think they're all listed here, but anyways, that's not the point. The 9 ancestral tenets that he talks about, there is a reason that he does this. And the reason is that if you can get somebody to take an action, even if it's free, doesn't cost them anything, even if you're not selling them anything, if you can get them to follow an action that leads them closer to making a purchase, they are more likely to actually make a purchase. So if they start to follow with some of these things that he's saying, for example, you know, he tells people that they need to get better sleep. If they start to sleep better and they start to feel better because of that, they will be more likely to purchase whatever it is that he is selling. So it's a very, higher level marketing tactic that he is using to generate more revenue. And now these 9 tenets that he's preaching likely align with the wants or desires of his target customer. So this is all very strategically planned. And even the fact that his social media handle name is Liver King and that everybody calls him Liver King instead of Brian. This was all meticulously planned and done so to bring attention to him and to draw more awareness to his brand, if that makes sense. Now, let's take a look at this real quick.
It's Thanksgiving! I'm Liver King Chef Lionel, and for Thanksgiving, Liver King requested a duck, which is going to be a chicken stuffed inside a duck, which is stuffed inside a turkey. But of course, for Liver King, we took it up a notch. We're going to have a turkey stuffed inside a goat, stuffed inside a pig. We smoked that for 10 hours, so you know it's going to be very flavorful.
Okay, so what he's doing in social media is he's creating this sort of extreme content that is showing him eating all these really interesting animal foods. And what this does is it's drawing more attention to him. So he's always walking around without his shirt on. He's eating these really unique foods and everybody is buying into it. You know, people are liking his videos. And as you can see, it seems to be working very well. He has over 82,000 likes on this particular video. So